It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and we have Karlous Miller and Chico being here today. Okay, guys.
What's up,
How are you?
What's up? First of all, I love when y'all come on the show because you always create some type of controversy.
Why would what? Way to set us up to have to say something crazy. That's wild.
No,
It'd be her questions.
I know.
It's
She be
not.
asking. So when you eat ass, like, what do you do? Do you like pray before you do it, or would that be you? You the one that started the controversy.
Who would pray before that?
See what I'm saying?
Pray
That's
for
you.
what?
Safety.
Grace.
Well, listen, Karlous, I've definitely been watching you on College Hill. I like that show. But you, sir,
What I do?
you are on there like cutting up. You getting
I'm
everybody mad.
They always mad. I think it's hidden agenda. They hating. They don't want to see me make it because I'm smart, and they just hate. You know how they treat you when you get good grades.
Have you been watching him on the show?
Yeah, I definitely been watching him on the show. I was with him when he was, going through it, having conversations, walking him through it, because this nigga was doing homework as a grown man. I'm
That's
talking
something
about,
different.
I mean, really doing homework. He called him like, "What you doing?" "Oh man, got this math homework." I'm like, "For real?"
They were not playing. It was every day, every class, man. It was a lot of work.
But do you feel like it was worth it? Because I actually kind of like the premise of that show. Like you go back to school, but working in a team, you guys are used to working in a team, but it's a team that you chose.
Right. Yeah.
It's different when you got to work with a team you didn't choose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very different. Cause man, it was so like. It was like so draining. I had to call some people and apologize. I'm like, is it really?
Who'd you apologize to?
Man, a few producers. I called Chico. I was like, bro, man. Because it's a lot dealing with personalities you don't
Right.
understand until you are in a room full of.
And you're like very frustrating. Because, I think both of you don't want to admit that you're wrong ever or be like, okay.
What type of shit is that?
Am I wrong?
That is
wrong.
that was an assumptuous statement you just made right there. I have no problem with admitting that I'm wrong. That's why I try my best not to be wrong as often as possible.
But I can tell both of y'all are very stubborn.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, it depends on what it
See?
is. It depends on what it is. I am very stubborn in certain capacities, but, I have grace and give leeway in certain things. I'm a parent. I have to, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But when it comes to certain stuff, it's non-negotiable.
You think and
Exactly.
your daughter has to give you grace and leeway too.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's one of the ways that you make the most mistakes. You think you figure something out, you know what I mean? And that's why I say I don't have a problem with being wrong. There's been plenty of times I done something like, my bad, baby. I thought that was the right direction to send you in. My fault. You bumped your head. My bad. So I have no problem with admitting that I'm wrong when I'm wrong. But what I do have a problem with is people trying to project what they think is right on something that you didn't already establish you not with. Now,
Come
that's
on
a
now.
problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
that's how you get labeled as troublesome right there. When you
Well,
don't
I mean, because
agree.
some of the things like you and Claudia Jordan bumped heads. I think that was like in the first episode. You and Nick Young,
Well, this is the thing. I be trying to tell people sometimes.
Saucy Santana.
Sometimes you need to save yourself and don't worry about me. That's the only thing I say. Hey, don't worry about me. I'm good.
I felt like Saucy was about to buck up. I was like,
Oh, he did it a few times. Bro. A few times, bro. One
I cannot wait to see the outcome of this. If you were to go back to school, Chica, what would you go back to school for? If you,
I already went. I don't need to go back. I finished. I graduated. So
there's
if-
nothing you feel like you want to learn more about?
No,
a
not that I
master's
would need to
degree.
pay for. No, I can learn it for free. I'm done with the student loans. I'm good. I done did my due diligence, when it come to that. But, as far as what they did was unique and because they had to cram all of it into 3 weeks. And like he said, the personalities. It's one thing to work with somebody like you come to work, my man in here working, y'all get off at a certain time, you go your separate way, come back tomorrow. But then imagine if you had to get off and then go in there and go to sleep in the
Right.
same space as somebody. So that changes it. And that's what the college experience is like. So I think they got a real good experience because that's what it's like when you're in school. You're around these people all the time.
Yeah, that was the actually, to me, that was harder than the school was sharing the space. Because
Right.
I'm grown. I'm 40 years old, man. I'll be.
Grown ass man.
Like all that noise, close that refrigerator, stop all that talking. Like it's certain things, I don't want to wake up, get straight out the bed and be talking and having conversations and cameras in your face, man. No.
It's funny to see you on reality TV because then you get a chance to see like what people say about you that behind your back.
If I would have known they were saying the type of shit they were saying, it would have been a whole different show.
Oh my
like,
God.
they're so glad they did not let me know.
Yeah, them testimonials.
Yeah, that would have
oh,
changed.
my
Like, if
goodness.
I would have known.
They'd have had to put them on OnlyFans the way
If
he'd
I
have
would've
been going. Had to subscribe to him how he would have talked crazy about people.
I'm thinking everybody being nice and cordial, but if I would have known what they were saying, I would have turned that show up.
Because people who are used to doing reality TV know they got to turn up and like to make it interesting too. I feel like they know the formula. If they've been on multiple shows, they're like, all right, I got to do this. I got to make it lit. I got to have a moment. You know, if you're not used to that, you don't know how to play into that.
Yeah.
Well, you done been around for a long. You was like around during the inception of reality TV. Did you think that it's changed any since the inception?
I think there's a lot more shows. We did one show. I did one show. It was called Gossip Game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's never what you think it's going to be. Like, they'll give you one thing, and then you get there, and it's a whole different thing. And they do try to put you in situations. The thing about reality TV is it can never be real. Like, there's certain people you would never have been around, certain events you would have never went to. So it's already not real because you just act how you would act in that situation.
Yeah, and those producers be doing little, they play little devil's advocate behind the scenes. Like, they'll hold up lunch or they'll leave you somewhere for a long time. So they try to get you to react. It's like, it's real, but you don't know why these people would be that upset. Right. You know what I mean? It's just how they try to, they want you to react to certain things because they know you're going to overreact if you been sitting in this room for an hour or you ain't ate or it's just little stuff that they do to push your buttons.
I feel like you should do next season.
No.
He won't do I've been trying to tell him, man, go on there and act a fool.
No,
man.
I'm not doing it. No, I done already been to college, so I think that'll mess the dynamic of the show up because you're not finna tell me especially if you ain't been and this your first time in college. I really went through college for 5 years. You know what I mean?
5 years. What was your major?
Communications, radio, television.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be a news anchor, but
You should.
Yeah, you still can.
That didn't work out. But
That would have been hilarious to
yeah.
see you trying to be serious and then the story funny as hell and you fall out laughing.
yeah, I mean, without question, that
That's
would have definitely
crazy.
happened. But no, I don't. Not that I have anything against reality TV, but the fact that of what you just said, the fact that it's not really based in reality would that would be counterproductive to my personality. So I don't think I would be a good candidate. Been putting me in me to vote me off for sure. You can't get voted off.
And you have a gambling problem. I don't know if that's a situation you should put yourself in.
See, this is. I think that is a misconception. Now, I wouldn't say I have a gambling problem.
that's
the
what
way
people
the reality
with
show.
problems say.
I have
right.
a problem when I be gambling, but it's not a. It's not a gambling problem, you know what I mean? But that was really fun, because like you said, that's my reality. That's my reality TV. I don't really have any inhibitions about what I go through. So that was a real reaction. And then my daughter found it funny. So we just played off of the fact that, she found it so funny and it made for good, good content and it was hilarious. But, when I actually am gambling, I do have a limit, because whenever when I win, that's the messed up part about gambling. When you win, you feel like, man, yeah, staying alive. But when you lose, I immediately start thinking about all I could have done with that money that I had just lost.
You ever notice it's not a gambling problem till you ain't winning no more?
Yeah, that's when it's a problem.
Yeah, as long as you winning,
long
you
as you
good.
winning, it's not a problem at all.
Yeah.
This is actually
Lose two games in a word.
Asset.
Come on now.
Now I'm talking about, man, it get ugly when you lose. So but I definitely I wouldn't consider myself having a gambling problem. I know people who have real gambling problems, and I don't think I could ever let it get to that point. Because when you in Vegas, especially, it's so crazy being out there. Yeah, it's set up for that. But to see how the city is set up and how you can literally, no matter how much money you have, you can lose it all in a night out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
One night.
And they'll comp you a room, though.
They'll comp you everything. You'll get comped
free
everything
drinks.
except for your flight home. That's what it is. They say what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
What's
your
gambling
mortgage payment.
What's your strategy when it comes
There's
to
no
gambling?
strategy to the game I play. I
See?
play roulette. It's the numbers. I like the numbers. To play the numbers.
See,
to pick
I
the
have a
numbers.
strategy, but it's about when I'm winning.
Time out. See, you just accused me of having a gambling problem, and you got a gambling strategy. It looks like we need to go to the meeting together.
No, but my strategy is very simple because I think people
What game do you play?
I like to play blackjack.
Okay.
But my strategy is that when I'm up, I walk away, and that's hard for people to do. It's hard for people to walk away when they're winning. They wait until they lose and there's nothing left, and then they're like, "Damn, game's over."
Yeah. See, I walked away when I won, but I walked back. That was my problem. I went back after I won and gave it all back. That's why they try to keep. The dude was telling me, one of the dudes at the casino, because I do shows in Vegas. You know what I mean? I'm working on getting a residency out there. And the guy basically gave me the game. Like, they'll keep you on property, do whatever they can to keep you on property, because they know eventually, whatever it is, if you stay there long enough, you're going to give it all back. Yeah. It's inevitable.
That's a fact, because you feel like that's what it's for. What I used to do was when I broke even, I would put that money away, and then the rest of it I didn't care about, because that's all. I win and I leave with what I came with.
Oh, yeah.
So that's like my little strategies, because I'm a light gambler. I don't, no. But I've never lost thousands of dollars gambling. That's what I'm saying. Just with that strategy, I've never done that, but I have. The most I ever won was like $2,400. It's nothing crazy.
Okay. Gotcha.
What?
Yeah, when you lose, it feel like everything changed. It's like your clothes don't even fit the same anymore. Like, your shirt gets so damn big.
Yeah. And then you just be in there feeling like you done lost the kids' college fund. You're like, oh my God, $3,500. Jesus Christ. So, that's what I think keeps me from really going in. Because I seen at the table that I was at, I saw a dude lose, $60,000 in 2 rows?
Oof.
2 rows, but if he would have hit, he'd have won like $450,000.
And that's what you think.
That's what you and there's no. When I asked him after the fact, he was at the bar, and I asked him. I said, "Man, did you ever win doing that?" He was like, "Yeah, man, I win all the time. You know what I mean? I win all the time." I said, "What's the most you ever won?" He was like, 1.6, 1.7 million.
Wow.
I was like, "Okay, yeah, you are." Habitual gambler. I don't have them type of problems.
And sometimes you think it's the table is the wrong table, or you get mad when they change the dealer.
Oh yeah, I do that.
You gotta leave. When
I definitely get mad when they change the dealer. I'm like, here come this bad luck looking motherfucker right here.
Yeah, you gotta get up, man. When they change dealers, the game has changed.
But I only play one game. I only play roulette. I don't know how to play cards. I don't even know how to play spades. So
Spades.
I'm not getting at the card table, and I don't have the patience to just sit at the machines and just press the buttons and all that. I think the rush of the roulette is, what got me, because you watching that ball roll around that table and you like, come on, 23. And
it's really purely a game of luck. There's no way you could predict
all the way.
But maybe betting on what you bet on, there's a way to work
it's
that.
a bunch of different ways you can bet on the tape. But we're not about to make this a gambling.
It's a gambling show now.
Yeah, right. Well,
that's a whole gambling show now.
Next question.
I know. I see you over here
I know.
So you got to talking about gambling. He got in his back. So you can say, wait a minute. Wait.
It's a setup.
Go to commercial. Go to commercial.
Next thing you know you fucked up, right? Hit me with the medicine society.
And now people going to be hitting you up. I ain't know you gambling like that, Chico.
But you know what? It's been, next year will be 10 years since you guys started the 85 South Show podcast that you guys have.
Wow.
What?
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
That's amazing.
Is there anything special you plan to do? Just think about it, 10 years. And not only have y'all started your platform, but you've also helped other people, start their podcast. So, I love the girls from Poor Minds.
Oh, yeah, they wild. Shout out to them.
So is there anything special planned for that? Because 10 years is a nice run already. And that's before podcasting was as popular as it is now.
What should we do, man?
Y'all didn't even know.
I mean, that's the good part. That's the good part.
Uh-huh.
I think that's the best part of it. Like, when you actually doing it and you're in the process of doing it, you don't really think about how long you've been doing it, especially when it's fun like this. You know what I mean? We enjoy working with each other. We really partner. So we don't really have to think about, man, how long we've been doing this, because the environment doesn't breed work in that way to where you have to kind of count the time like that. We not trading, time for dollars. You know what I mean? We putting effort in. So, I mean, just to keep going. I mean, now that we know it'll be 10 years, we should celebrate some type of way.
Yeah, you gotta say that's a big
thing.
You know how many podcasts have come and gone
during
the course of it?
Yeah, for sure.
During the course of that 10 years.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. But I guess we could do something. You gonna come if we do throw like a shindig?
I would absolutely love to.
We need to do make it like a 90s video or something, like a Rockefeller video or something.
Yeah. Feeling it in the backseat.
Give it to me. Yeah, we gotta do something.
Yeah,
cool.
all the way. Yes, that's what it is. Get some shiny suits. That's what's up.
And y'all was at the BET Awards doing your interviews. How was that?
Now, the BET Awards was up there.
Y'all was nonstop busy.
Oh, yeah, man. We had the little media room jumped off, and a lot of people stopped through there and showed us love. It was dope, man. The BET Awards this year was going up, man. Everybody was in there, man. For real.
People don't understand how crazy that media room is. I think I did 26 interviews. I was like, I can't do no more.
Really?
Yeah, because it was, bro, I'm telling you, everybody was in there just Master
Stopping
P, LL Cool J walking through there. Saw Ice Spice. She came through with a fat booty. She did. She
Well,
had
she does have a song called Fat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She came through. It was. Well, I'm just saying, like, through the media room, we didn't get to holler at everybody, but I enjoyed just talking to people, seeing everybody in the interview, especially the new artists who were there for the first time. So.
Right. Do you know who everybody is? Because, there are a
Not
lot
all
of
the
new
time.
artists, and I be feeling like, damn, I'm not up on all of this right now.
Not all the time, but sometimes people are like, that one song, and then they be like, oh, that's him. You never know.
Yeah, and then the good part about that is, if you treat people, with the same energy when they aren't known, and you might mess around and be the person that showed love to the next superstar. You know what I mean? And then when they become hard to reach, you're somebody that you can always get in contact with them because they'll remember that. Like, we remember the people who showed us love when we first started, like the people who gave us, those looks and that, was like, hey, man, come on over here. Before we had a name for real, they still saw something in us that was like, man, I'm going to get them guys a shot. And to this day, those are the people that can always, reach out and get whatever from us.
Like who?
Charlemagne. Charlemagne is one for sure. Charlemagne was one of the first people to really utilize his platform to give us a look. A lot of the comedians, the OGs, Duval, D-Ray, Corey, man, the list goes on, of the people who were already established names and acts when we got in the game that showed us love. So now, that we have a established name, those are people that can always reach out and get, anything, just reach out and say, hey, man, I need this, I need that. You remember those people.
Who was your favorite interview you did?
Out there?
Yeah.
It might be kind of random. I think Trevor Jackson was pretty funny.
He's always a good interview.
Yeah, he's
Man, Akon came at the end, and we ended up doing damn near a whole show.
I didn't even see
Like,
Akon.
you did like a 30-minute interview with Akon.
Man, when I, way back in the day, I did lip service, and I was going to do a TV show version of it. Akon was the guest for that. And this is so long ago, but we had him choosing between 3 different women to be his next his second wife. It was something crazy.
He might have kept him.
I don't know.
He'll keep him.
But it was a super long time ago. I didn't even see him there.
He said they're gonna take me to Africa, show me how to get the African money, and get it, and get my own city.
Yeah, I saw you. You said you want to go with Michael Blackson.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have been over to Ghana with Mike, and we're not with him, but I was over there when he was over there. He, It's a different world over there in regards
Man, the
to
Africans want to see us.
in regards
They
to
do.
what you can do with your money, really. You know what I mean? How you can make your money stretch over there versus over here. But they love us over there. I've been trying to get him and Fly to go for the longest. I went for the first time 2 years ago during New Year's, and it was one of the best experiences I ever had. I love Ghana. I went over there this past year, went and did the radio station over there. You don't even think that we've done has reached that far, but these people love us, you know what I mean? And they show us so much love that if we go over there, like, I really want them to experience what that feel like.
I'm going to South Africa, all that.
That should be part of the 10-year anniversary tour.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a good reason to do it.
That's a good reason. We're going to Africa.
Man, write that down.
We're going to Africa.
Write that
Put me
down.
part of the marketing
10 years,
team.
we're going to Africa.
I want some traditional African clothes and all.
Oh, they got it over there
I want
for
one
you.
of them little fans.
Oh, you see the suits I got made. My man make the suits.
Yeah, you did come back dressing like a party promoter.
Yeah, the African party promoter. That was me.
Oh, my
I still
God.
got them, and they fly too.
Did you go to the clubs and stuff like that?
Man, I went to the strip club. I don't go to the strip club in America because, I respect the hustle, but I ain't got nothing for you. But
I
over
do.
there,
I do. Chico does not speak for me.
Yeah, I don't speak for him. It's
I
it's
go.
part of
We're
the
going to
culture.
get back to that in a second, but go ahead.
Over there, man, I went in the strip club with $500 American dollars. I looked like Big Meech in that bitch. I was in there. I mean, it was one of the greatest nights I've ever had in my life. It was amazing. So, yeah, the culture over there, they love us. It's a misconception that, Africans don't like Americans. That's just the Africans in America. The Africans in Africa, they love us.
Do the Africans in America not like us?
I mean, hey,
You didn't know that?
Yeah. The ones over here, you know what I mean? It'd be rough sometimes. You ever been to the gas station? Man,
Shut up.
they be mean at the gas station, boy. For real.
Before Uber jumped off, I used to ride around New York with the Africans.
Oh, for real?
When they had like just their own car, they would just pull up and take you. You remember that?
Yeah, for sure.
The African cab.
Like the dollar van, kind of.
Yeah, kind of similar.
They was just like unregistered cab drivers. With
Okay, yeah, like a
Africans.
dollar van.
You just
Dollar
jump in a
cab.
Lincoln Continental. He don't even get off the phone.
Oh.
Act like you ain't even in the car with him.
Yeah.
Africans talk loud as hell.
See, we in New York and Brooklyn growing up, we had the dollar vans, but it was a whole van.
Nah, this was just.
And so they would
They
like
still got
really go
those.
the bus route and
They
really
still
pick
have them.
Oh, they do.
Hell yeah! I just
didn't know
saw
that.
one not too long ago.
You'd be
up
scared
here.
for your life.
Yeah,
Like,
it's real.
is this gonna happen? Now let's go back to you not you going to the strip club in Ghana, but not going here because So let's just say here you could spend $500 and it's amazing. You would go.
No, it
there?
ain't. That
No,
ain't enough.
It ain't enough. That's the thing. It's not enough over here.
That is not
$500
enough.
ain't
Unless
enough.
you're on day
Unless
shift.
you go in the daytime. You took the words right out of my mouth. You got to go in the daytime. You got to go to the strip club in America at 2 p.m. to get $500 worth of a good time. So, but I grew up around that type of culture. You know what I mean? Growing up in the city, growing up in D.C., I was around a lot of that. So a lot of the women that worked in that lifestyle were in my family or around my family. And
Yeah,
you know
was
what I mean?
strippers in your family?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
did? I never knew that.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. You know,
Okay.
just at the Penthouse and which is a club in D.C., the Foxy Lady.
Does that mean you wouldn't go there because you like some of my family members?
No,
work out of it?
not that. It's just that I've been explained the hustle. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And it's hard for me to go in there and act like I don't know that you in here working. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the experiences, and I'd rather run into you on your way to the car than trying to make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, we got some type of connection based off this little money I'm handing you. That's, I can't do it.
Right. Now,
You
Karlous, what's
you
your...
just hate everything. You hate everything.
Well, man, I can't get with it.
But Karlous, you have a different.
But that's the reason
experience.
why I don't go, because I respect the hustle.
Absolutely.
I refuse to be in there not throwing no money. I remember I went to the strip when we went to the strip club in what was that, Magic City, and I'm trying to be low key.
No, we was at the Flame.
No, you took me to the Flame, and that was amazing. But
Oh, when we was at Magic
but
City.
it wasn't because of the strippers. It was because of the
The food. I
That
knew it.
shit was so good. But we went to Magic City when we was shooting Wildin' Out that time, and we
Yeah.
went to Magic City, and I'm thinking, oh, everybody in here, Nick, everybody in there. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna notice me. I came in there just with my Wildin' Out hoodie. I'm gonna stand in the corner till it
No
was
one's
time
gonna
to
notice
leave.
you in a wilding out hoodie.
Everybody
This
had on
was
Wildin' Out
before
gear.
that.
Everybody from the cast
Okay.
everybody was in there, and it was one of them celebrity nights. As soon as I get in there, we got that boy Chico Bean in the building. I was like, oh man, give me.
And you standing in the middle of the club.
Go get me $500, man.
Yeah, because you feel crazy. Once
Yeah,
they say
once
your
they
name,
say your name, you gotta throw. It's too much pressure, man. I can't do. No.
I love the strip club. I live in Atlanta. It came up hosting a whole lot of stuff. It's different when you know how it actually works from the inside out. So,
Yeah,
So
he
you
was-
I
like
try
it
to go
inside out,
everywhere
yeah.
I go.
He was the man in the strip club. Like, he was
Absolutely.
hosting
Okay, well,
on
that's
the
different.
microphone, You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So he got a different understanding, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when he took me to the Flame, like, it was so crazy how it worked. One night we had just got finished shooting. We had finished shooting like probably like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, man, I'm hungry. Take me to Checkers. He's like, man, ain't going no fucking Checkers. I'm going to take you get some real food.
The Flame.
And he took me to the Blue Flame. I walked in there and was like, Slim, come on, man. He's like, watch, just trust me. Man, they bought that food out there. I was sitting there and women walking around butt naked. I was like, yeah.
Have these wings.
See how niggas get stuck in here.
Different.
You know what I mean? I see why they'll never leave here. This
Food
is different.
tastes better.
Yeah, the food tastes. It was
The
amazing.
lemon
you know?
pepper is more lemon pepper.
So listen, you guys are in town obviously because you're on tour right now. You
Yes.
guys are
Try
doing
to stay
Newark.
on tour, man.
Yeah.
And then in Philly, you said you try to stay on
We
tour.
try to stay on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Touring comedians. We got to go do these shows,
But
man.
what's
sell
good is
out
y'all
these
come
arenas.
together, but you can also do your individual tours.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, that's a blessing.
A
Yeah.
big blessing.
On the days off, you're like, let me go and do my own thing.
Yeah.
But it's also nice to be at home, right? To have a stretch at home too. No?
Yeah. I mean, home is always good to be able to experience your home. But when you love what you do, you don't have the same inhibition about leaving because you know you're creating the space that you want outside of your home, and that's what a lot of people don't do. They work to just create a space that they live in, and then don't do anything to be comfortable anywhere else other
Well, they
than
don't
home.
really get the chance to fully enjoy it.
Yeah, that's
though,
what I
'cause
mean.
You just got to keep going to work. Keep,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? You get the few little hours at home, but it's kind of like you tethered to that. You only can go so far. So to be able to travel the world and do what we do and still, still be able to do it every week is like a new experience. So it never gets old, man. And if I stay at home too long and I I start feeling bad about it.
You're like, I'm not working.
I'm not working. They outworking me. So I got to get up and go.
When you get your lady, though, and move in together, that'd be a good time for you.
See, I'm always the one starting controversy. I'm the one starting controversy, and you always lead in with that to try to stop it.
They trying to save you, Chico.
There ain't no such thing, man. I am okay. Trust me. I'm talking about buckwheat, okay. I'm good. I'm all the way good.
And you've
man.
been. I love the way that you've been embracing your hair. And everything.
Yeah, no, I don't give
I
a fuck.
love that. It's amazing.
Yeah,
you look way different. Like with. But.
I mean, you done known me when I was bald, so that's the thing. Most people act like I wasn't bald. They be like, "Go bald, man. Just cut it off, give it up." I was like, I was bald for 10 years before the pandemic. Like, did you not see me then? And then when I was bald, they was like, "God damn, your head big. Cover it up." So I can't win for losing.
Can't win.
So either way, you gonna say something. So I can do what I want to do.
Yeah, it's always been a controversy.
It's always. When I was bald, niggas was like, "Man, god damn, Mega Man, god damn, boy, put a hat on, god." So it's. You know what I mean? For me, I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do what I want to do. Like, that's what I used it for, just to show, not necessarily that you got to walk around with your hair look like mine look, because I know it look very unconventional, but just to be comfortable enough to say, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. As long as I can look in the mirror and be happy with what I see and it make me happy, feel how you want to feel, because they're going to talk about you either way.
That's how women feel about body shaming.
About body shaming?
Yeah, like,
who
you know
body
how,
shame?
No, not you guys. I'm just saying in general.
Me.
You know what's interesting? They ran up on me on TMZ asking me about like our BBLs going out of fashion. And that was the question, because people are talking about that and saying like it's going out of style. Karlous, you look so confused.
I didn't know that was a fashion thing.
Yeah, because Dream Doll recently was saying that she was getting rid of hers. And that she feels like it's not in
Getting
anymore.
Rid of it like a dog? Like that's like you can just get rid of it?
You can get, like Black China just did it. Angela White, she got
get the injections.
Yeah, you get them taken out. You can get it removed.
Oh, so BBLs is like rentals?
What?
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
It's still a surgery.
Yeah,
I don't know why women don't believe men when we say it don't even matter. Men like natural bodies.
Some do.
They've got all them BBLs for other women. Now that they see that that's what it was for, now they want to backtrack it. Men ain't never cared about nothing like that.
But does it matter to you either way? Do you have a preference, or is it like whatever? If it looks good, it looks good.
I prefer natural.
Okay.
Because I like my titties with no scars and no hard nothing. I just, whatever you brought that you grew up with, bring that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very accepting of bodies. Bring me long, saggy, stretchy, spongy, squishy.
Yeah, I feel like you like saggy too. I feel like you said that. Yeah.
Because I feel titties supposed to sag.
Yeah.
It let you know exactly what she been through in life. It is supposed to be a little spongy. Like when it bounced back.
Stop groping yourself like that. It's weird.
That's inappropriate.
You're turning her on. That's what it is.
Weird.
You know, she's freaky. You're freaky.
Get to edit this.
But
men are very accepting. Way more accepting than we'll ever get credit for.
Yeah, I if I had a preference, it would be natural, just because, you know, that's who you are. And I want you to be comfortable enough with who you are before you try to get me to accept who you are. You know what I mean? But I'm not discriminating against anybody. The only thing is, I've seen women that I know personally that got them and then act like you supposed to forget who they were before they had them. It's like, ma'am, no, you're not a different human being because you got your butt bigger. Like, you still the same person. So your personality changing based on your physical attributes is something that, you know, I can never get with. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be accepting of women's body. Have you ever seen balls? Balls is some scary looking shit.
Oh my God!
Never seen a ball sack?
I mean, that's
next time you sit, just look at your own balls.
That's
and be
the question I always have for women.
Brown scrambled eggs.
Yeah, that's a question I always have for women. Like, if we was starting to get, you know,
what if
BBLs,
women got mad because your balls was wrinkly?
Yeah, you went and got, like Dave Chappelle said, smooth nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Niggas was walking around with smooth balls. Like, I just got my balls done. Yeah, I just went and got my balls done. I got this pamper on. I got to wear this pamper for 3 weeks till my balls heal.
Balls is scary looking.
But there's a reason balls look like that.
Yeah, there's a reason your butt look like that too.
Well, no, because then when they expand, they do smooth out a little.
How did you know that?
I've seen them up
close. Because she know about balls. When you cold, your balls get close to your body. When you hot, your balls take up space.
You know, because it fills up with right? Don't your balls fill up right before?
Let's see. This is the controversy. Because you think you slick. You always ask like you confused. So don't your nuts like grow?
Yeah,
or
they
do
do.
they not?
That's why they got to be wrinkly so
But
that they could fill out
you
the
know
wrinkles.
the answer to these questions, Angela. You did lip service. There's no sexual
I don't think we've
question
ever
that
had
you
that.
have never asked or been talked to about. Is if you've been doing this too long. You know what I mean? What's that old white lady name?
Dr. Ruth.
Yeah, you the
passed away,
black
I
Dr.
know.
Ruth.
Rest in peace to Dr.
I don't
Ruth.
think you get the credit. You definitely the black Dr. Ruth. If you'd have came out 10 years earlier, we'd have never met you. You'd have been out of here.
I'd have
You'd
been
have
outta
been all
here.
the way out of here.
Well, we love what we do. That's what I think is that we all have in common, though. We love what we do.
Yeah, for sure.
And we get to be around people who we really enjoy. Like, that's a blessing. A lot of people don't have that, in their life when it comes
I
to
hope
work.
a lot of people get to experience that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the world is changing as far as it goes to like people being dedicated for jobs for an extra long time. Like, I'm seeing a lot more people like willing to go out and try new careers.
Yeah, the new Generation Z, they definitely ain't with the work and the job.
They'll quit.
Yeah.
They'll quit at the
quit
interview.
Trust me.
Immediately. they different. They
Me
have a
having my
different
businesses, I
perspective.
done seen it all.
Yeah, they different. They got a different perspective on working for somebody. So, you know what I mean? You got to really up the ante for them because they understand entrepreneurship.
That's part of this whole journey
You know what I mean?
is to encourage people to chase their own dreams, though.
Mm-hmm.
But do you feel like you would be where you are now if you hadn't gone as hard as you did?
No, not at all.
'Cause
But
that-
I also don't know if the trajectory would be the same if this was a part of the journey as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because we started, and I don't just mean in comedy, I'm talking about in life. Like you think about somebody who's 15, 16, 17 years old now, what they dealing with all of the access to information that they have. Me
Still don't
knowing
know shit.
myself back then, I don't know if I would have been able to be focused enough to do anything outside of what this was presenting to me. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I give the kids grace in that because if you could still go to school with porn in your pocket, you a good man. Hey, I would have never left out my room. Ain't nowhere in the world. I'd have been in there all day. Don't knock on my door no more.
See, that sounds like a problem.
Yeah, yo, it definitely would have been a problem back then.
Must
All
have
the way.
addictive personality. Jesus.
Yeah.
Say what now?
Gambling, pornography.
Yeah.
What's
All the
next,
fucked
man?
up
I'm
shit.
so glad you don't
All
drink
the fucked up
alcohol.
shit. All that right. If I drank alcohol, I'd be out here fucked up. We had to do an intervention. This nigga's on drugs. He has a porn addiction. He's gambling. He's out of control. You know what I mean? So
We learned a lot today.
yeah, we definitely did.
Well, anyway, I would be so excited to see you in Vegas, though. So hopefully you do work out this whole
Oh, yeah,
residency.
yeah.
Because
It's going down.
we always end up in Vegas for a good time.
You
And I
always
think,
show up at the most random places.
why you say
Yeah.
that?
You be everywhere.
You do be
You
everywhere.
just could be some like, man, I just saw it.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, I just seen her too.
Be
You
like
know?
a Whole Foods convention or something. Like, what were you doing here? Oh yeah, I work with the people I got this cucumber line I'm bringing out.
I do
you
have
know.
my coffee in Whole Foods. Shout out to
See
Coffee
what I'm
That's what's
saying?
up.
Look, I
That's
didn't
what's
even
up.
know that.
and
Congratulations.
in Target.
What's
you
it
know,
called?
Congratulations.
Coffee uplifts people. It's right there.
Yeah, and you got tea, right?
Yep, I have my tea, and I have a Yee tea as well. That's
Yeah,
the most
Yee tea.
complex one that's in the tea line of tea by cups.
Really?
You know who else got
tapping
coffee?
into your Asian roots.
Jadakiss. Jadakiss got
Yes,
coffee.
he does. And so
Kiss
does
Cafe.
Ghostface. That's
And
Ghostface's
Face
coffee
too.
right there.
Yeah.
Killer
So,
coffee.
Yeah, I like that. That you know what I mean is they getting into something other than liquor because that's all rappers used to have when we was coming up was some liquor.
Well, Nelly had pimp juice.
Hey, they had the
It's
scissor.
actually good.
Yeah, they had scissor and pimp juice and all
Clothing
types.
lines.
Clothing lines and liquor. That's all they gave us. So coffee is dope. That's a.
Coffee is the number 2 import in the United States after oil.
I thought you was gonna say cocaine.
No. Cocaine is not. Anyway,
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
we found another thing out.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Hey man, come on. This interview went left. I learned a lot about you today, bro.
Well, listen, I appreciate you guys so much for coming through. It's always a good time. And definitely put me down for whatever y'all do for the 10-year anniversary. I
Oh
want to
yeah,
make
for
sure
sure,
I'm there.
man. And make sure y'all come support the, Big Business Tour. We on tour right
Yeah.
now.
Big
man.
business.
Big Business Tour. We in Newark. This
Channel
weekend.
85.
Channel 85, Philly this weekend. We in Seattle next weekend. We all got individual, things that we all doing. Los
Watch
Grade
College
do-
Hill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watch College Hill
Please
for sure.
watch College Hill
Los
because-
Grade do the Joe Rogan Comedy Club in Austin, which is
One
going
of
to
them
be amazing.
I went there before when Dave was doing the with Joe
Yeah,
Rogan.
he gonna
I
tear
spent
the-
my birthday
he gonna-
at that.
he
That
gonna
was so
tear
much
the
fun.
shreds. Joe Rogan, if you watching, go see my brother, man. He gonna be
He
down
ain't
your
coming?
way. He should. He definitely
he ain't
should.
coming.
And also, man, I got something. I'm excited. I'm doing this festival called the Cousins Festival
yep.
in Virginia with Pusha T. and Erykah Badu headlining. It's gonna be dope, man. It's the the first festival that they doing, and I'm excited about it, man. It's August.
I saw that.
Yeah.
So wait, so your whose festival is that?
It's Pusha T.
It is.
Yeah.
I saw the. All right, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Pusha's doing it. Pusha's
When
behind
is
it. It's August the 31st, I believe. August the 31st in Norfolk, Virginia, man.
I need to pull up. I love Erykah.
Oh man, you should, bro. It's gonna be dope. They got an outside DJ set. They got the show going on in the inside. That's what I'm gonna be hosting. And man, I'm excited about it because it's the first one. And you got a lot of those festivals that, a lot of people don't know when they started. So for me to be able to be a part of the inception of one is dope. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about it, man. Make sure y'all, if you're in the area or if you're not in the area, get you some tickets to come to the Cousins Festival, man. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I just did the Togetherland Festival in Dallas. That was I think the first time they did that.
See what I'm saying? Like it's just like what's the one in DC they do? Broccoli Fest. Like I remember when that one first started.
That's this. My goddaughter's going to.
See what I'm saying?
Like, she was like, I gotta go to Broccoli Fest.
Festivals, I think, is the one of the things that are going to be a mainstay in entertainment because you have so many different artists that are available that you can go see at one time.
That's a different crowd. The people who prefer to see like live performances. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's another level.
Yeah.
When is the next special coming?
The next special? We're working out the details right now.
Yeah, we are. You know what I mean? But everything we do is special.
Yeah, no, but
you know what I mean? We try to look at it like that. But
with the success of the first one, though, you guys were number one when that dropped. I know it's like, okay, let's get this next one going. So.
Most definitely. We're working on it, though.
It's going to be filmed in Atlanta, you think, again?
I don't know yet.
You know what I mean?
We got to see what they talking about with the budget.
Yeah.
We might
shoot it in Africa for the 10-year anniversary. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Make it do it like that. Hey, you bring us on stage.
Win us some money, we all come.
Yeah, now stop, Angela Yee.
Get us all some flights when you win that money, big money.
Chico got it, man.
Man, don't put that out there.
You know you got that paper?
Man, don't put that out there.
You got that paper,
I don't
man.
have nothing. What Kodak Black say? I don't have nothing.
Y'all both got it, so
I mean, hey, see?
Man, everybody know I don't have nothing.
All right, Karlous. All right, Chico. Well, thank y'all so much again for coming through. And again, you guys are on tour, so where can people see the full list of dates?
85southshow.com. 85southshow.com. All the tickets are available. All the dates are there. Channel 85, you get that. Everything is there, you know what I mean? So stay up on the YouTube as well. Social media, we constantly promoting, and that's what we do. We don't, have no big marketing budget. We, grassroots with it. So still.
If there's somebody out there listening that do got a big marketing budget that want us to use it for you, hit us.
Yeah, please. You know what I mean? Definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? But
not for free though, with some paper. Hit us with some paper. That's my new slogan.
Hit us with some paper.
Hit us with some paper.
Yeah, all the way. But
big business. So hit me with some. Man, you gotta speak it up, man.
That's right.
Don't be on this platform every day working and then don't just ask for some money.
Yeah, don't manifest something.
Won't give you money.
Manifest it into your life.
You good at what you do. Just ask. Hey, who got some paper here today?
My Cash App. No.
Don't put that out there.
We don't want no Cash App transaction.
We don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys. It's way up.
We appreciate you.
We love you, Angie.